That will work indeed. Okay. Alright, what am I doing? I hit start the stream before I put out my tweet. I'm just sitting here, staring intently at my computer as I'm trying to find a GIF to put in my tweet. Silly me. Silly, silly me. Oh, hello, green screen. You're not cooperating, are you? Not properties. That's not what I wanted. Filters. Well, it actually looks like it is cooperating now, so never mind. Difficulties. Difficulties, difficulties. Okay, so we beat the dragon. The loud, annoying dragon. I don't really need to go get this. I really, truly don't. Whoop. I really don't feel like fighting this guy seriously. Now we spam them. Great success. One ring, and we actually got the storyteller's staff. Oh my god. Are you serious? Are you serious right now? We actually got this thing as a drop? That is absurd, and the green screen isn't cooperating quite as well as I'd hoped. Okay, let me actually fix that. There we go. Okay. Everything's better now. Alright, so yeah, the storyteller staff. I can't believe we actually got one. Kind of looks like the things from Bloodborne, just saying. Can't believe we got one of those as a drop. That's weird. That's really weird to me. that's where the fire was. How rude. It's the show without questions. Even hotter wings. Except you said it backwards. It's the show with hot wings and even hotter questions. Come on. Q. Please. Alright, Dark Souls 3 dogs. What am I thinking going in like that? Excuse you? I had... You don't like watch people eat wings anyway? I don't like watching it per se, but I like having it in the background as background noise because it's entertaining. I'd rather eat them myself too. Damn right. Holy shit, 326 wings. Dude. Holy shit, that's a lot of fucking wings. I mean, good job. But, damn! They must not have had a lot of hot sauce on them, or at least not a hot sauce. Okay, I'll just get the top and the skirt right in one go. They eat the flats wrong. See, you're talking about eating them quick. You don't necessarily need to eat the flats quick. You can take your time with them if you want to take your time with them. Enjoy your food how you want to enjoy it. That's my stance on it, at the least. Ow. And yes, I know you can get all the meat off in one motion. I'm well aware of that. It's not a hard thing to do. But please. Ow, Gunder. Thought I rolled right then. Oof, that did a lot of fucking damage. Ow. Sketchy. Hi. What am I gonna do with you guys? Also, Spooky, I saw you walk in. I know you're here, I just didn't acknowledge that you arrived. So, sorry. Seriously, game, I rolled that time. Got me. Oh shit. There we go. Not terrible. Of course, it's because you hate me. Honestly, I don't care if we can do 1440p on the next gen consoles or not. I hope we can do a smooth, solid 60 frames per second on every fucking game. That's all that I would want. Beyond that, who cares? Like, yeah, going from 1080p to 1440 is nice. I won't argue that. But even still, it should be a solid 60. Just saying. And no, next gen definitely will not lose 4K support. Ding. Yeah, I know, right, Spooky? It's priorities in development. That's really all it truly is. Nothing more than that. PlayStation 5 will most likely be around that price range, Divine, you're right. Unfortunate, but true. I'll buy a PlayStation 5, maybe? Maybe. And only because we know there's going to be some console exclusive that From Software makes that we are going to want.
To skirt the Tarry not, 'tis dark for now, and not a soul stirs. But remember, fires are known to fade in quiet. Or perhaps thou'rt captive already, like the poor girl. To skirt Tarry is all like best not.
Honestly, I doubt that they're going to do that. It would be too good of a decision, and it just won't happen. Hi and bye. That's okay. It happens, Vicar. No big deal. You have a good night, though. Hope all's well. Seriously, I'm missing that? That's not a hard jump to make, jumping across like that. But apparently it is. Okay. Huh. I swear I've done that hundreds of times and I'm just being bad right now. Okay, whatever. I'll just go the normal way.
We did all much. Mayhap I should apprise thee of what the thin light of these eyes might reveal to the eyeless seams of betrayed this.
That is a pretty substantial difference. Take more damage, yeah, but we'll see how it goes. What's up, Warchild? How are you doing?
Very well. Then take. Farewell, Ashen One.
You're gonna be coming back for Dark Souls 1, right? I think you should. If you're not planning on it. But you should be planning on it, so. That's exactly what I was thinking, Spooky. That is exactly what I was thinking. The damage thing isn't worth worrying about. You're good, and yes, good. You have chosen wisely. Do I even have steel protection? The answer is no. Whatever. Don't know, don't care. Let's go. Hey, you know what? Aw. Here we go, guys. Looks like we're getting an invasion. Let's see how bad this ends up being. Steel protection does not work in PvP, no. Ta-da. That worked out really well. I'm actually quite proud of myself for how well I did in that fight. Like, that worked super well. The last stream you watched was Dark Souls 2. Tom. It has been too long. Where have you been? Welcome back. That's a wall. Oh, hey, I can pick up Titanite chunks here. That's right. Ah, night shifts. I feel sorry for you. I couldn't see that it was attacking because my fireball was too big. Well, there's a mistake that I have learned hard. Better than Dark Souls 3. Ha! That's the answer to that question, Warchild. Well, yeah, he has to have a lot. What if one of them breaks? Like, when you spin your axes that much, something's bound to go wrong. Right? BRB, something smells in the kitchen. Hopefully it's something that smells good. Yeah, actually, on that note, Warchild, it is on PC now, so if you've got a decent processor and enough RAM, then you're set. The emulator is actually functional to a degree where it works, you know, well, supposedly. I'm planning on trying it myself probably after I finish this playthrough. Okay, let's not be a stupid. War, you didn't know. Oh my goodness. Yeah, they actually made a major update to it earlier this week, as a matter of fact, I think is when it was. Like, it had been playable for a while now. But apparently it actually is in a state where it's reliable. Like a solid 30 frames if you have something. I think they're saying if you have over a 6700K for your processor and 16 gigs of RAM, I think is what I think is what they're recommending for it spec-wise. Because the trouble with emulation is that it doesn't really use the graphics card as much as you'd expect. But yeah, I think you need a 6700K and 16 gigs of RAM for it to be reliable. And considering I have a 6700K and 16 gigs of RAM in my computer right now, and considering said 6700K is overclocked to 4.8, oh, X guy. Yeah, it ran at 20 before the latest tweaks. However, I had an issue with my computer specifically where it would run relatively smooth between 20 and 30. On top of that, though, the problem was every time I got to Phalanx, the game would just crash. So the emulator as a whole would just shut down. So provided that is fixed, I'm gonna test it out because getting the phalanx is super easy and fast. But spooky, it's a processor. The i7-6700K is a processor. So it's a 2-generation old processor now. I had a 7700K sitting over behind me until I sold it the other day. So, whatever. My next move will probably be... it's hard to say what my next move, hardware-wise, will be for my next upgrade. At least on the gaming computer side of things. On my editing one, I know what I'm doing. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. Oh, come on. There's the problem. Gone. That one's going too now. Perfect. You have an AMD, so what's the comparison? You'd want a Ryzen processor, most likely a Ryzen 7. Better safe than sorry. Wow, what an asshole. Yeah, you need to have a strong processor in order for it to do anything. So, it is what it is. I mean, you can try it with the 1500X, but I don't think it'll work out well for you. I can't guarantee anything, of course, because, I mean, my knowledge of the emulator is limited, I'll fully admit that. But the 6700K is what they were recommending, so take that for whatever it's worth. I actually do not own either of the DLCs for this game on PlayStation. So, to answer your question, probably not, because I don't feel like buying them on PlayStation. That's not a Mimic? I swear I thought that one was. I swear I thought there was a Mimic down here at one point in time. I guess I'm crazy. I guess I'm crazy. Unless it's this one. All that twinkle sprinkle. Yeah, sorry about that, Squeaky. But I am going to be doing some Dark Souls PvP more often on PC. So I'll be playing 3, doing some PvP more frequently. Something about it recently, it's just, I had a good time with it the other day. I really, truly had a great time with it. Yeah, best bow in the game, totally. Look at this thing. That bow at +3. Such great damage. Yeah, this one probably doesn't even hit 75s. See, look at that, 61. 61. How bad can you get? It's not even a 75. That's 70, but you know what? That's okay, that's a 75. Oh yeah, fire arrows. Let's see how these do. Beautiful damage right there. Well, at +3, it's got a C scaling and intelligence. So, you know, it's not the worst thing in the world. Yeah, Crucifix of the Mad King is a fun weapon. Can't argue that at all. Are you guys bored of this yet? 'Cause I'm bored of this. To be honest, how are you really supposed to get through this without cheesing the dragon? Like, I've never not done this. Because it just, I feel like it would be way too tedious not to do this, you know? Wait till it does that, then bolt across. I mean... Seriously? Oh, that's just annoying. I've already committed though, so you know, now I have to. That's the worst thing about it. The Follower Saber is a fun weapon. My cam link froze again. Now that is interesting. That is very interesting. I wasn't even doing anything with it and it just froze up on me. Do I have a defective cam link? How odd. Ah, I see Squeaky. Well, whatever, I've already committed. I like how they both fall. It's just like, really? Oh, we might as well go back and, you know, rest up. No, 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 no. So tomorrow I am rearranging the office. Should be interesting. You guys are going to have to deal with a different background with no green screen for a time, or more than likely I just won't use the webcam until I get the Elgato green screen. Trouble is we need to have that get in stock, and last I checked it wasn't available. So, you know, only a slight problem.
Well, very then. Farewell, Ashen One.
Preview after? Oh, for sure, sketchy. For sure. I guess we need to work on our pyroflame next. So I just noticed, we're over a third of the way back to getting where I was subscriber-wise. Neat. that feels pretty good. We're over a third of the way there, back to how it used to be on this channel, subscriber-wise at least. Viewer-wise, maybe we'll get to that. Maybe we'll get there eventually, but quality over quantity. Ouch. War, that is very unfortunate that you only get 5 frames. Feel bad for you, man. You gotta get yourself a new computer. That's what it sounds like to me. What processor are you running anyway? How rude. That's way cheaper. I mean, yeah, but how old is your computer? When are you due for an upgrade? Jeez. Damn! Forgot how brutal those guys are. Ah, an 8350. Gotcha. Yeah, not quite necessarily needing an upgrade just yet. Yeah, the 8350 is a decent processor still. Oh, come on. There we go. Better. Much better. A knife in the back, but no big deal. We will survive. Alright. Well, we took out that little path. Completely optional, not necessary in any way, shape, or form, but I did it anyway. Whoop. You got me. I was wondering why the bonfire wasn't working. Turns out there was an enemy right on top of me with his great axe. Oh. That was almost super bad. Yeah, bringing a PlayStation around is a lot easier than bringing around anything PC-wise. Oh, nope, nobody, nope. That said now, if you brought the right size PC, if you made yourself a mini ITX in the right case, you could do some fun stuff. A friend of mine for a time used a mini ITX, and Asus makes portable monitors. It was stupid, and it was great. And the mini ITX form factor is the best anyway, so. Whoop. You all suck, just popping in out of nowhere at me like that. Wasn't ready for them. Micro ATX? No. Mini ITX. Did I say micro ATX? I must have misspoke. Mini ITX gaming rig. That's the way to do it. Yeah, war. About that. Eerie, I am not on PC right now, although I was watching your stream earlier while I was at work. I was lurking. I shouldn't have gone down. I should not have gone down. War, to give you a bit of perspective on it, because pictures, you know, it is what it is. You basically cut down about 2 inches off the board, so it gets a little bit tinier. Combine that with a small form factor and SFX power supply, and a nice tiny case with a mini GPU, something like the Zotac 1080 Mini or something like that. You've got yourself a stupid powerful rig in a tiny fucking case. I want to get... There's a case by Dan Cases. You can find some videos on it. I think Linus Tech Tips did one on YouTube. Dude, tiny, like, little... It's stupid. It's stupid small. I love it, and I want one. Unfortunately, they're not being sold at the moment. But those small cases, you will pay a ton for. But for being able to travel with them so easily... The board is about the size of the... No. The board's not about the size of the RAM. It's a little bit longer. Just a little bit. You gotta add a PCIe slot. That way you can actually have a graphics card. Come on. You gotta have the clearance, man. The video cards in a lot of cases are bigger than the motherboards. Wrong. Thought I was two-handing. Oh god, the frames. Alienware has not gotten better. They are overpriced still. Horrendously so, unfortunately. Now, I will say this. If you're considering going the laptop route, there are some phenomenal options these days in the laptop route. Simply due to the fact that the 8th generation laptop processors are stupid powerful. Thank you for putting a model number. Let's do a little search. Oh yeah, that's actually pretty far offset. I like that. That's nice. That is pretty nice. Yeah, not all of them are quite like that. But more of them and more of them are moving that way. The issue I have with that one is that there are some slight clearance issues with it, but it's not that big of a deal. Because with larger heat sinks on your processor, you can run into some issues with RAM clearance. One that I really like the look of, simply due to just the overall style of it, the Asus ROG Strix Z370 board, the Z370i. I'm a big fan of the way that board looks. Well, here's the thing, War. Here's the thing. 8th generation laptop processors have finally caught up to desktop processors in a way. They're quad-core now. So an 8th generation i5 or i7 will be quad-core. An 8th generation i7 will turbo up to 4.0. So there's that. On top of that as well, though, is the fact that that's annoying. Damn. On top of that as well, there was the fact that they now will, for the most part, most newer computers, especially ones that have 8th generation processors that are i5s or i7s, they will also have Thunderbolt 3 for their port options. And Thunderbolt 3 is 4 times faster than USB 3.0 and has direct access to the laptop's PCIe lanes, which basically means that if you have an eGPU, you can plug directly in to your PCIe lane. That was a fail. Oof. The explosive bolt to the spine. This isn't necessarily a good situation that I'm in. I wonder what he's fighting up here. I mean, I'm not shocked that it costs. I'm not shocked that it costs $50 less or euros or whatever. I'm not shocked that it costs less than a MacBook. Hey Super, what's up? Shame. It's exaggerated, no doubt about it. I do have 144 hertz. It's all well and good, but to be honest, when you move to 144 hertz, you go to a TN panel 99% of the time, and with TN panels, colors aren't quite as vibrant. I prefer my colors to be a little bit nicer and prettier than to have boost from 60 to 144. Because a lot of games that I play don't benefit from going above 60. And yeah, just because my card can do it doesn't mean I want to. It's just one of those situations. So really, to answer your question in full, I would say it depends on the games that you play, whether or not it's worthwhile to you. It's a very political answer, I'm aware of that, but that's the best I can give you. Yeah, Spooky went up to tier 2. Purely for the sake of that. Truth is, he's a huge, huge nerd. I didn't need to run back. I could have used the coiled sword. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, war. Yeah. If you've gone already, sorry I didn't notice that you said that you were leaving. If not, then I will catch you next time. Stop by more often.
Well, very well, then hey. Farewell, Ashen One.
Do not be gone. What?
I never gave her the ashes.
Gracious
Super! With the tier 2. The tier 2 though. You couldn't let Spooky have all the fun, I see. I appreciate that. Enjoy the emote.
Ashen one.
Oh. Goodbye.
Andre, actually, you're just who I wanted to see.
Pretty, be careful. I go.
I forgot this bow only went to +4. Or +5, rather. Hello, viewer. Greetings and salutations. You look lonely at tier 2, Spooky. And yet, Super, you have not used that emote once yet. He's saving it for a special time, that must be the case. I was the king of the world. Oh. My neck is still not quite right, my god. Oof. Stiff neck. It hurts. Oh, hello, the follow, thank you. I never did this. The shame of it all. Never opened my shortcut. It's always important to tell your grandchildren how once upon a time you were a king. I'll have no idea what you're talking about. That's okay. Yeah, I deserved that, didn't I? That it existed. There we go. Spinning in circles, getting the cheese. That's how we do it. That's the wrong direction. And the most pointless bonfire was that one we were just at. And there's nothing hidden around over here, is there? Just this one Titanite chunk, this one lonely chunk. I am thoroughly impressed, though. Like, not even mad. I am thoroughly impressed that they made it to here. Like, damn. Yeah, it's a stupid bonfire. Like, it just is. The wall near bonfire, yeah. Super. The fuck? I mean, I guess you're not wrong, but why? Spooky, we don't need to hear about how your mom has 3 nipples. Okay, halfway there.
Do not be
Gotcha. Ha, funny.
Very then hey.
I have my moments. They're few and far between, but I have them.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Ask. Now.
Welcome. Very then
Spooky knows I'm just teasing him a little bit. Just a little bit.
farewell, Ashen One.
All right, let's move on from that conversation. Let's leave well enough alone. These guys are super weak to pyromancy. I would not have guessed that, considering, you know. Actually, that makes complete sense. They're made of wax. They just melt. It makes complete sense now that they're weak to pyromancy. What a little jerk. Didn't stun him at all. But, yes. Fashion, first and foremost. Never really paid attention to that before. Let's just get a quick little redunk. Best whip ever. I've lost my my wax. Which is odd, because I thought it would have lasted longer. You've never noticed that lever sketchy. Yeah, that's where the witch's locks are. I still stand by what I said about wishing the pyro flame would have the similar effect to the torch. Lighting up everything, you know? Oh my god, I forgot about those guys. Hi, Hibbits. Jerk. You're not supposed to die here. You're supposed to die farther up. I've never killed him this far down. That's awkward. I hate these little thralls. They are so annoying. Yeah, pyro build. Huh. Where is that other place I can dip my head? It's on the level below here, isn't it? Bursting fireballs, they're garbage. It's such a shame, but they're such garbage. It's disappointing. It's really, truly disappointing. Not dealing with. Thank you. Triple the damage and you can maybe use them. It's true though, you need to triple the damage because they are straight garbage. It's so disappointing because they look really cool. I don't feel like doing that right now. Gotta ride this down, open the shortcut, and then I'll get that lizard. The classic move the bookcase to get the shortcut. Isn't that great? Doesn't that just remind you of something? Alright, back to Fire Lamp real quick. Just like Star Wars? What do you mean, just like Star Wars? It's congratulations, man. That is a big deal.
Well, very well then. Hey. Farewell, Ashen One.
The bookcase thing?
Heed my feet, the home of pyromancy. Undoubtedly, it was a flame of chaos. But who's to say that this bomb? Heed the home. Undoubtedly. Do not be what.
What bookcase thing are we talking about in episode 9? I don't recall what we're talking about. I'm actually very confused.
Farewell, Ashen Maiden.
I think episode 9 just didn't happen. I don't remember it at all. Alright, back on the track. I love how weak these guys are to fire. It's pretty great. I wasn't in the books. Are you serious? It got me even though I wasn't in them? Oh my god. That's not fair. No. It's the one where there's that guy who says, "Do it." I have an Asus monitor for the gaming and a Samsung 4K for the editing. Although sometimes I'll switch them and game on the 4K because things look really pretty on it. Don't forget about the other one where he says don't do it. Excuse me. Little asshole. Getting me dead. Ah, yes, this part. Seriously? Game. I think it's okay that 3 has no bell gargoyles, to be honest. Yeah, you can break their guard. You can break any enemy's guard. Just have to hit it enough. Oh, guys, earlier, I actually got the storyteller's staff as a drop, like, literally less than a minute into the stream, I'd say. Well, less than a minute into me playing, I should say. I got the storyteller's staff as a drop. Because, you know, that's not something that took me fucking forever to farm up my first playthrough of the game. It is what it is. Hooray, I got the item. Now, why did I bother going this way again? That was a bit of a waste of time. Ow. Exactly, Spooky. Exactly. Like, if I was making a casting build, you better believe I'd be using that staff. If I was making a sorcerer, I'd be using it. But no, I'm on a pyro build. So it's worthless to me, more or less. You know, it's just like, the game can't give me stuff like that when I'm in a position to utilize it. Because reasons. Because Dark Souls. Well, we've gone full circle, so hooray for that, I guess. Don't mind me. What? What? Okay. Oh, you little asshole. Well, one got away. I don't care to go back and deal with it. We're going through this area once. No more than that. There we go. Ladder's been kicked. Head's been dipped. I did get that Outrider Knight, yeah. Yep, I have the armor for it now. And I'm not dealing with the gank squad without any Ashnestus. Excuse you. How many times do you need to get hit before anything actually happens? No illusion ahead. Sad. Rip. Oh, I hate these guys. That would be interesting, Spooky, though. You're definitely right. It would be an interesting time for things to take place. But if anything, I feel like it should have been its own standalone DLC for that instead. Because I feel like it would be too small to revisit as a whole new game, you know? Just my opinion on the matter, but I don't feel like there'd be enough there. Success. That worked out really well. Damn. I have not done it that smoothly ever. Alright. Time to deal with the gank squad. This is not going to be pleasant. So easy. They're so bad. I don't remember them being that bad. Just saying. and down we go. Alright, Firelink time. We could probably squeeze 3 levels out of this, actually. Then all we'll have left is Lothric, Lorien, and Soul of Cinder. Not bad at all.
Was very then hate. Farewell, Ash of me.
Okay, so let's think for a minute. I have to go up top and kill those ones up there. Spooky, you're heading off. Well, thank you for stopping by. You have a good night. Get some rest. We might be finishing this tonight. We might not. I don't know. If we finish this tonight, then I don't have any of the DLCs on this on PlayStation, Tom. Sorry to say. And I honestly, I feel no need to buy them. Oh. 5:42 in the morning. Hello and goodbye. Thank you for the bit. I do appreciate it. And sleep well. Your DLC was a gift? Yeah. I got both of the DLCs for free as well because but to be honest, I feel no need to play through them again. I don't. I dropped down there, but I don't really feel like dropping down there for that one miracle that's basically worthless. No, hold up. Isn't there a ring over here? No, that's just a little hidey hole. That's right. The ring is up top. Because you are Mr. I Won't Forget, damn it. I mean, if you want to say it like that, then sure, make me sound way more cocky about it than I am. So, just saying, looking out into the distance, that general vicinity kind of looks like an ocean, doesn't it? Oh, it's definitely a worse Heavenly Thunder. Like, it's just straight up worse. It's bad. It's bad and it should feel bad. Okay. Bring on the gauntlet. Easy. It's harder to fight your way up than it is to speedrun strats your way up. Thankfully there's actually a wall there, because I didn't mean to do that, and it would have pushed me straight off. I remember when I discovered that there was a thing down here. Because I had gotten the game early, and I had placed a sign. It's pretty high up there on PC. On that note, back to Firelink. Reason being, we can max out our flame and we can max out our weapon. Worth doing. You remember getting confused by it? Nice.
Did what? Pretty be careful. Heed my fear, the hunter who's...
He just has an infinite stock of those, the more you know. That's all his stuff, though.
Do not be... Did what?
I still do wish that I had gotten a Chaos Gem. You know? I mean... The Dark Gem I got is nice, but...
Pretty be careful.
As far as me doing PvP, actually, last stream I did do some at some low level. Well, mid-level, more like it. I actually thoroughly enjoyed myself PvPing at mid-level, though. Like, it was weird that I enjoyed myself as much as I did, but I had fun. I legitimately had fun playing Dark Souls 3 PvP at mid-level. So, take it for whatever it's worth, I suppose.
Farewell, Ashen One.
I love when I just warp from Firelink to Firelink. It makes so much sense to do. I almost just did it again. Oh my goodness. Sketchy, you clipped the gargoyle flying away. Nice. Nice. Anything above 90 is really try hard. Yeah. It's painful. That said, at level 60, I was having a lot of fun and relatively consistent invasions in the Irithyll dungeon. Admittedly, I used a straight sword for a backup weapon myself, but I had fun. That's what matters. Now that said, I actually am kind of tired. I know I've only been streaming for 2 hours, but I have not been sleeping well. I really just haven't, so I need sleep. I'm going to attempt sleep, I think. So, I may stream tomorrow, maybe, just to finish off this playthrough. Because it would most likely be an hour at the most, I'd assume, maybe an hour and a half. But that might happen. Yeah. And then starting Monday, theoretically, we'll be starting up Demon Souls, which is exciting. Or I'll do some low-level PvP in Dark Souls 3. Whatever happens. Whatever I'm in the mood for. So, we'll figure it out then. But, anyway. Thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you, Super, for that tier 2. Really appreciate it. I really do. So anyway, I'll catch you all next time.